today I'm going to show you 5 weird ways to do your makeup that really works. Okay, so weird way number 1 is to moisturize your face using your beauty blender. And I saw Nikki Tutorials did this probably like a year ago, and she basically like just took the belly of the beauty blender and dipped it into moisturizer and moisturized her face. And her thing about doing this is that some of the moisturizer would stay within the beauty blender and make your later foundation application with the same beauty blender be more plump and more moisturized and more flawless. So I'm gonna use this LXMI Creme de Nil moisturizer that I got from Ipsy, and to be quite honest with you, I don't know if this is for your hair or for your face, but I've been using it for my face. I poured some there and I'm gonna moisturize my face with that. Get under those eyes because there tends to be like the driest. Weird trick number 2, and this is something that has been known in the makeup industry for quite some time. Like, don't get me wrong, none of these things are probably new or revolutionary, but I think they are a bit unheard of, maybe a little bit unorthodox, but they do work because I have tried all of them out before. The second tip, I'm sure you would have seen somebody mention this before if you've been looking for a really good way to combat oiliness, which is to set your primer. So I'm gonna prime. I'm using my Trust Fund Beauty Gimme Good Face Primer, and this one is not particularly for oil control, and it's very silicone-y, so you know that it really is not going to do much for your oil. And you're going to take a loose powder. You can even use a pressed powder. I think the best powder to use is mineral powder, silica based powder, or any sort of powder that says it's for oil control. And you're going to take a powder brush, as you do, and you are going to dust over the areas that get oily. So my face is moisturized, there's primer, and now I'm gonna use the CoverGirl Outlast All Day powder, because this powder is supposed to help your makeup stay on longer. Essentially, I think it would help. I've used it before and it did do the job. There really is not a powder that works bad. Some would work better than others, and you would immediately see your face get matte, because I mean, it's powder. And for me, that's everywhere. I even dust it on my eyes because my eyes get oily, my eyelids. If there is one trick you have to take from this video for forever, it's this one. It's the trick of all tricks, especially for oily skin. This third weird trick is something that I learned from Iris Berlin, I think that's how you pronounce her name. It's contouring before you put your foundation on. So yeah, a lot of these tricks are like preparation. You know, they really say preparation is key. It rolls over into makeup as well. When you put your foundation on top, it looks a lot more natural, a lot more subdued. And I'm sure you've seen this before in those Instagram videos where people highlight some contour before. I think it would probably work the same for highlighting, but I'll just do it for contouring. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Palette, and I'm using this shade in the middle here. And I'm going to place that essentially where I would contour. Blend it out a little bit too. This is a really good way for people new to cream contouring, because honestly, contouring like is really something that requires some practice, and this is kind of a easy way to get a chiseled face without like messing up your entire base after you've already put on foundation and primer and all that other jazz. Even doing my nose, because I really don't like nose contouring, because to me it generally always looks obvious. Might be a really natural way to give your nose some more structure after you've put like a full coverage foundation on top. I'm gonna use a mixture of the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation and the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation, just because this one could use with a bit more color for me. And you know, I actually think this mixture might be a really good mixture. Like, I don't know why I've never thought of mixing these two foundations before. Generally how I apply my foundation to my face. Like, I just smear it in various areas. I'm using my moisturized beauty blender. So I've finished applying the foundation, and I'm gonna be real with you all, I applied just a bit too much foundation. A bit too much. In real life I can see the subtle contouring, especially on my nose. Like, it looks a bit more structured than it would usually look. So I think something that would help to bring out the contouring before the foundation would be to do reverse contouring, which is where you take like a translucent powder and you go directly underneath the contour and sort of carve it out with the powder. That would really help to define your contour and makes it stand out just a wee bit more, but it still looks super natural. And my final weird way of doing your makeup is, you guessed it, using Clear Brow Soap as eyebrow primer slash wax slash gel. I have a whole video dedicated to this, but let's go through it again because I'm including it in this video. Okay, so what you do is you take a spoolie, you take some water. This is primer, this is setting spray, but we'll pretend it's water. And you're gonna wet your soap, and you're actually gonna use the water and the spoolie to scrape off some of the soap, and then you're gonna run it through your brows as you will eyebrow gel, and brush the hairs in the way you want them to lay. I'm going to take my brow powder, which is the NYX Cake Brow Powder in black gray. You can also use this with gels. I've used it with gel, and I'm sure you can use it with pencils. So really any medium would work well with the soap. So I'm just gonna load my brush up and start to apply my eyebrows. This soap acts as a wax, so that way your powder has something to grip to, and it also acts as gel because it makes your eyebrows like the hairs stay in place all day and to me it also sort of makes the actual hairs you have very defined, so your brows look a bit more realistic. Like, when you fill them in, the hairs sort of stand out more. I would highly recommend you watch my in-depth tutorial, which I will have linked at the end of this video, so you can just click right on over. I learned this one from Pixie, this trick. So guys, there you have it. 5 unorthodox, kind of weird, kind of old ways to do your makeup. Kind of inconvenient too, but not that much, okay? So let me give you like a close-up. I cleaned up the brows with some concealer, but there you have them. I did not add any additional powder to the contour. So you can see, I think adding the blush and the highlights, it really kind of brings it out, but it looks super natural. I mean, the fact that you can't really see it says it does what it's supposed to do, right? My face is matte, and if I were to go out, it would be matte for most of the day. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.